If you want to stay up to date with all current hip-hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications to become part of this community. So the other day, Young Thug made headlines following some comments he made on the $1 Million Worth of Game podcast. It went like this. Thugger was asked about possibly doing a versus battle, and he wanted to explain why he would be a tough opponent. And while doing this, he accidentally said that he had more hits than Jay-Z. When I perform, I got 30 to 40 songs that the whole stadium gonna know. Jay-Z ain't got 30 songs like that. The whole stadium finna sing, were his exact words. After realizing that he had really just compared himself to Hove like this, he tried to correct himself and added, "I'm just saying, like, I know he do. He probably got 50 of them. I'm not just literally saying him." But after that first comment, the damage was done, and people started calling him out for it. This all then led to Thug having to post to his Instagram story to apologize for the comments, saying, "Don't have Jay-Z on me, because of this internet. I was talking too fast, but y'all know what I meant." Now this is kind of ironic, because remember how Young Thug was furious and publicly called out French Montana after his comments on having more hits than Kendrick Lamar. This is somewhat of the same situation, although Thug is of course comparing himself to a legend here. One thing to add is that Young Thug wasn't disrespecting Jay-Z in this matter in any way. I think that he is very well aware of the influence Jay has had on the game, even though he already made some questionable comments about Andre 3000 earlier this year. This is not one of those Lil Xan disrespecting Tupac types of situations, but I of course understand people who got worked up about this when it first happened. As to the question whether Young Thug really has more hits than Jay-Z, I would answer that it depends. If they did a versus battle, I think that both would have a considerable repertoire of hits they can pull from, and the younger generation is of course more familiar with Thug's work, while Jay's discography has stood the test of time and made him a legend. Let me know if you think that Young Thug has more hits than Jay-Z, and if you think people were too worked up about this situation. If you watched this video to the end and liked it, and you want to stay up to date with all current hip-hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, hit that like button, and go follow my social media and blog down in the description. It really helps me out. Until the next one, y'all have an incredible day, and y'all take care.